Well, good morning, Masters University students. This is Mr. Doucette. Once again, this is week number 3 in our business communications course here at Masters University and spring 2026. And once again, we're going to be kind of continuing on working through the content of our course. You're going to be looking at chapters, I believe, 5 and 6 this week. So 5 and 6, you'll be doing a grammar assignment on 5 and 6. You'll be doing a writing assignment for chapters 5 and 6, and then you'll be also watching the lectures and etc. So I'll go over that with you in just a second. As far as grading goes, I caught up really good last week, and then I got behind right away this week, and I got sick, and so I really struggled with getting more done, as much done as I was hoping to. So I apologize if I didn't get back to you as quickly as you needed me to, but thank you for reaching out. I, in fact, got quite a few emails this last week. I don't usually get hardly any, and so I'm excited to get those. One thing that may help though is if you use the message Canvas messages, because that comes to me when I'm in the class versus a direct email. I have to log into the email program, and I do that every couple days, but sometimes I miss things. So it's better if you message me through Canvas if possible, or even better, text me, and then that way I can address your issue right away, whatever it might be. So let's go ahead and stop sharing our screen. Let me open our class here in Canvas. And here we are on our home page. So we're going to be starting module number 3, week number 3. So I'm going to select that. And once again, you're going to be reading and lectures for those two chapters, chapters 5 and 6. You do have a discussion post on World Hammer Comics. And so this is a scenario. Each one of these discussion posts are a scenario taken out of the larger scenario that you do in your writing assignments on. And this one happens to be World Hammer Comics. I believe it's either they left you a message that you couldn't understand, and you're trying to figure out what's the best way to communicate. All you got was an email address, but you don't know who it was that called. So you want to utilize the email, and you're going to be doing that in your writing assignment, sending them an email. What would you write in that email, but how would you handle that scenario? What's the best way to get the information that you needed to get to the person who called you? So it's a pretty interesting one. And all of these discussion post assignments kind of put you in a pickle and try and ask you, how would you deal with this? And that's really what you're being graded on, is how critically you think, how detailed and thorough would you approach this, etc. So keep that in mind. But yeah, I do have a discussion post. You do have the 2 grammar assignments and the 2 writing assignments. I think most of the writing assignments are emails. So really pay attention to all of my comments on your writing assignments, because I am going to be using those to give you a little bit of instruction and correction. And the idea is if you listen to what I'm writing and you apply that to your next writing assignment, you're going to get higher score. Pretty soon you'll be acing every one of the assignments. So keep in mind, I grade on 3 criteria when it comes to the writing assignments. I grade on the format of the document. Is it formatted like the document that you're supposed to be creating? So is it an email? Is it a memo? Is it a letter? Secondly, did you write the right kind of paper? Did you, utilize good technique? If it's a negative message, did you use a buffer? If it's a persuasive message, did you use the AIDA method? Things like that you'll be learning through the course. And then thirdly, how does your document look? It needs to have a lot of text design. It needs to look very appealing to the eye and very easy to scan and to read. And if it's just plain text and paragraphs of plain text, it doesn't have any readability. It's very hard to read. So you want to give things for the eye of your reader to catch as they're going through, and that's by using bold text, headings, bullet lists, etc. So keep all that in mind as you do the writing assignments and follow the writing prompts. And then finally, you have an exam, your first exam for this class. So I believe you have another one in 2 weeks. So it kind of the first 2 come back to back. But anyway, so make sure you study and prepare for that exam. You do need to use lockdown browser, which means you can't navigate away from the exam when you're taking it. You can't, search the web or look at anything. So make sure you prepare, you study, and then you take your exam utilizing lockdown browser. So that's it for week number 4 or 3. Let me know if you have any questions or concerns. Reach out to me. Again, texting is probably the best way just to get the conversation started. But if not, then utilize this inbox feature over here on the left in Canvas. Message me. It'll send me an email. It'll also show up in Canvas when I log into grades. So, all right, have a good week. God bless you all. And if you need prayer, reach out. And thank you for those who did reach out for prayer already. and I am continuing to pray for that situation. So thank you for that, and God bless you all. Talk to you next week.